is Roderick Coleman again, and welcome to my channel, Diaspora's Kicking the Ball. You know, there's been some things going on in the diaspora world between two African-American females in reference to the COVID virus, Nicki Minaj and Joy Reid. Now, one of the things you need to know is I don't know too much about Nicki Minaj, just that she's a rapper, a singer, well, an artist. But Joy Reid, I do. I watch her program. I think she's one of the most smartest news persons in the world, in my opinion. But here's the thing. I think she was wrong in this situation. But before I get into that, think about this right here. In 2019, we went on a cruise to Honduras, Belize, and the Cayman Islands. And it was around Christmas time. And when we went on that cruise, there was something out that we didn't realize, and that was the COVID. So we noticed that there was a lot of people sick on the ship, but we didn't pay any attention to it because, you know, we was unaware of what was going on in reference to COVID. So we got off the ship, and then all of a sudden, you know, it came out. The COVID virus is out. So we was like, wow. And it literally turned the country upside down. Our work habits had to change. I had to start doing my job on Zoom because people didn't want to meet in person. Then all of a sudden they said, oh, we got to find a cure. We got to find a cure for it. You know, didn't find a cure, but they did find a vaccination for it, which was created by a black woman, I believe. Someone told me that she's Nigerian, which is, you know. And the thing about it is that a lot of people did not want to really take the vaccination, and a lot of people did. And those who didn't want to take the vaccination, the ones who took the vaccination was, you know, really coming down on those who didn't take the vaccination because they wanted to do more research. But here's the deal. Throughout American history, scientists have been experimenting on black folks. And you have to understand that we have long memories. Now, I have to admit, I took the shot. And mostly everybody in my family took the shot, but some didn't take the shot. So these people don't trust the American government, and for good reason. If I remember, back in the day, they gave a disease to, what was it? Was it the Scotch Barrel Boys, or they injected them with syphilis, and watched those men pass that disease around to our sisters. Didn't say anything about it. And a lot of other experiments that we probably don't even know about. So when these people say, like Nicki Minaj, say that she got to do some more research on it, hey, she ain't crazy. Because these scientists have done some things that they didn't have any business doing. So those of us who are saying that, go take the shot, you don't trust them. No, I don't trust people like that. I did my research, and my research told me that it was safe. But that's what my research told me, that it was safe. I look at it like this right here. If you're taking it and I'm taking it, you know, it's like that scene where you see these people with these wine glasses, and a person put 2 wine glasses down, they pour the sleeping potion in one glass, and then they turn their head and they switch it over. Well, it's like that. I don't trust you. I gotta watch you. I gotta watch what you put in it, because hey, I don't rock like that with anybody with that much trust. But here's the thing. So Nicki Minaj went out and she simply said, before I take the vaccination, I have to do some research on the vaccination. I didn't see anything wrong with that. This is a life-changing experience. This is a foreign substance that you're telling me I need to put in my body. Do you realize I take the flu shot every year? But for 20 years I wouldn't, because I didn't trust. But after I did my research on it, I started trusting. I started watching everybody else. If everybody else was all right, then finally I went, okay, I'll take the flu shot. But I just don't trust any and everybody. So when Nicki Minaj came out and said that, Joy Reid got on her program and started, yelling and saying, hey, you know what? Nicki Minaj was wrong. There are people dying out there.
Nicki Minaj, I have to say this. You have a platform, sister, that is 22 million followers. Okay, I have 2 million followers. You have 22 million followers on Twitter. For you to use your platform to encourage our community to not protect themselves and save their lives, my God, sister, you could do better than that. You got that platform. It's a blessing. It's a blessing that you got that people listen to you, and they listen to you more than they listen to me. For you to use your platform to put people in the position of dying from a disease they don't have to die from, oh my God, as a fan, as a hip hop fan, as somebody who was your fan, I'm so sad that you did that. So sad that you did that, sister. Oh my God.
Okay, yes, people are dying out there, but she never told anybody not to take the vaccination. She was just simply stating that I need to do more research before I take it. Now remember, I don't know that much about Nicki Minaj. I think that she's a good talent, but I don't watch her videos or watch her on any program. But I do watch Joy Reid, and I enjoy Joy Reid. I told my wife a couple of years ago when she first started appearing on the news program, I said, that's a smart lady. And I became a fan of hers. But she was wrong. It appeared as if though she was performing for white people. Point blank, simple, as though she was performing for white people. They had her sitting there on the news between two white males, whether they were on the news set or not, it's irrelevant, but she was there in between them, and she was, saying her spiel, and I was looking at like, wow, this is not a good look for her. And that's the truth. It wasn't a good look for her, because someone who enjoyed her like I did was like, wow, that does not look good for you. And you were totally wrong with what you did to Nicki Minaj. It was crazy. And remember, when black folks say they don't want to take something that the others created, we do it for a reason. Experimentation. They did it and never had any consequences for doing it. I don't trust anybody like that. I don't rock with people like that. And I never will rock with people like that. We have to understand one thing, that everybody has a mind in their own. And everyone has the right to take it or don't take it. Or whichever way you choose, there's consequences for it. There's always consequences for whether you go left or you go right. Up or down. There's consequences. Whether those consequences are good or whether those consequences are bad. But it's our choice. Now you might say, well, those of you who took it, you might say, well, you know what? Hey, well, why do they have to work with us? Or why do they have to be around us? Well, you have choices too. You have choices not to be around them. Remember, freedom comes at a great cost. It's a free country, and it comes at a great cost. And we got to be able to, if we want freedom, we got to be able to allow everybody to have that freedom. I be around a lot of people that haven't taken the shot. Some people in my family, they try their best. They wear their masks. They do the 6 distance rule, and no one in my family has gotten it because they follow the rules. So we got to understand one thing, and that is that black folks have a reason for not trusting the others when they say, take this. It ain't like nothing's never happened in the past. A lot has happened in the past that allow us to not trust. And for those of you who say we should just trust blindly, I say you lost your mind. Because a lot of these people are our doctors, They are lawyers, they are teachers, they are nurses, and they don't like us. There are judges who would give us a 20-year prison sentence and give the others a 5-year prison sentence for the same crime. You got to remember that. As you see, this is Minnesota, and I'm sitting out here on my deck. Fall is about to happen. The trees are falling off not the trees, the leaves are falling off the trees, and I love the fall. Fall is my best season. Love it. And guess what happens? This is also flu season, and we got to protect ourselves. Whether it's wearing a mask and staying 6 feet away and washing your hands, properly, or taking the vaccination. You gotta protect yourself. Now, here's the thing also too. What they don't talk about is the fact that there are a lot of people out there who have been vaccinated and still caught the COVID virus. Now, I'm not saying there's a lot of them that did it, but there have been some that caught it. So we gotta be careful of how we treat people, all right? And with that, in closing, hey, why don't you subscribe, share, and hit the bell, if you like what I'm saying. Hey, and leave me a comment, all right? All right, thank you.